Daily Thoughts, Thursday, the 9th of April, 2026. Describe one of your neighbors. If I were to discuss the people who live around me, I would have to describe a few of my neighbors who have become a consistent part of my daily life. I have several specific neighbors in my building whom I have observed over the years, and although we are not particularly close, I have developed a deep respect for their habits. They have been living in this complex for the entire time I have been here, and in fact, both of the units I'm thinking of have been occupied by the same people for much longer than I have lived in mine. It is quite interesting to see how they have established their own very specific and disciplined routines. For instance, there is a family living on the same floor as me who owns a large dog. Every single night, without fail, I see them taking their dog out for a long walk around the neighborhood. No matter the weather, they maintain this commitment to their pet's exercise. Another person living one level above me is equally consistent with his health routine. He seems to have a sauna session almost every day at the complex's facilities. I usually come across these neighbors quite often, not only because we share the same building, but because our schedules seem to align perfectly. Whether I'm walking around the grounds, driving out of the car park, or heading to the facilities for my own swimming and sauna session, I tend to run into them. This frequent interaction has created a sense of familiarity, even though we only exchange polite nods or brief greetings. I really like the fact that everyone in our building has their own distinct lifestyle while remaining very respectful of others' privacy and space. There is a comfortable balance between being part of a community and maintaining one's individual boundaries. I believe that you do not necessarily need to be best friends with your neighbors to appreciate their presence. It is actually quite comforting to have these familiar faces around, as it makes the building feel like a safe and stable environment. Knowing that my neighbors are reliable people with steady routines gives me a sense of security and peace of mind. In conclusion, while I'm not intimately involved in their lives, I value having them as part of my surroundings. I plan to continue this respectful and friendly relationship with them as long as I live in this area, as they contribute to the overall positive atmosphere of my home.